Susan has been using Microsoft Dynamics NAV 2009 for a while and has decided to make a few changes to the way the program looks when she uses it. These are changes that Susan is making for herself and herself alone to align the product with the way she works. In this case, Susan wants to make a couple of changes to the sales order page since she uses it all the time. Susan opens the Customize menu in Microsoft Dynamics NAV and selects Customize this page. Now Susan can select what she wants to personalize, and she selects the Action pane. Since she often has to create a new sales order when she's looking at an existing one, she wants to add the New button to the Action pane. She also decides to make it big, so it's really easy to see. Susan can also make a new group, for example, a group that contains actions that are related to exporting to Microsoft Word and Excel. Susan has now added the recipient as attachment field to the export group. In a similar fashion, she can also add actions to export to Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel. She can even adjust the size of one of the actions to make it appear larger on the Action pane. She also wants to add a Links fact box, since her company uses the Links feature extensively. Susan selects Fact Boxes. From here, she can pick and choose any fact box that is available. In this case, she adds document links and moves the fact box above notes. Last but not least, Susan decides to add a freeze pane to her view of lines, so that she'll always see the number and description, no matter where she is on the line. Susan selects Choose Columns, but she isn't interested in adding, removing, or changing the order of the columns. Now, the first 3 columns will remain in view when Susan scrolls through the sales order lines. Susan is satisfied. Microsoft Dynamics NAV 2009 now fits the way she works. Susan has been alerted that her company is adding responsibility centers to a number of customers. This includes all customers starting with the letter S. They will now be serviced by the London office. Let's use web services to edit data in Excel and save it back into Microsoft Dynamics NAV. Since Susan will be working with customers, she goes to the Customer List place. All customers are listed, but since she is only going to change the ones whose names start with S, she filters to that set of customers. Under Actions, this demo version of Microsoft Dynamics NAV has Edit in Excel functionality added. This is an add-on created to illustrate the opportunities of web services. In Excel, Susan can see the same data that she has in Microsoft Dynamics NAV 2009. The same filter has been applied. She finds the Responsibility Center column in Excel. The Responsibility Center should be set to London, but Susan accidentally sets it to Munich. In Excel, She has different editing possibilities than she has in Microsoft Dynamics NAV. For example, in Excel, Susan can drag the data to copy the contents of a cell. Now, she attempts to save her changes back to Microsoft Dynamics NAV. She gets an error message. She's trying to enter data into Microsoft Dynamics NAV that is not valid. The error message is not because Web Services isn't working. It's because she is trying to write data into Microsoft Dynamics NAV that can't be validated by the service tier. Now she retypes the correct information, London, into the cells. This time, the data was saved, since London is one of the valid options in the Responsibility Center field. Using Web Services, we have updated data in Microsoft Dynamics NAV from Microsoft Excel. The demonstration showed that the new service tier will not allow invalid data to be entered into Microsoft Dynamics NAV 2009 via Web Services. All validation triggers, and business logic will be run before data is committed to the database. This means that data integrity is in place. This demonstration was a quick introduction to key new features in Microsoft Dynamics NAV 2009. These features provide a new user experience based on the role-tailored client that makes it easy and fun to work in Microsoft Dynamics NAV. For more information, contact your Microsoft representative.